Welcome back to The Reset. I am Sean Tucker, human performance scientist and authority architect. We are here in the living lab documenting the science, the struggle, and the shift for every high performance dad and founder who is ready to bridge the gap between their ambition and their presence. Today, I'm going to talk something quite philosophical and quite conceptual, and that is the only place you can be. Well, there are two places. There is when and where. Two places you can be. Here and now. That is all. What happened yesterday doesn't exist. What happens tomorrow doesn't exist. What happens here and now, that's the only place that exists. And I'm not talking about the moment that just happened. I'm talking about this one. No, not even that one. This one. For you to really, truly understand what I'm talking about, you can't actually grasp it. You can't understand it. Conceptually, intellectually, you cannot. Conceptually, you may be able to understand it, but the only way you can truly experience this moment, here and now, is through experience. You have to actually be present to the sensations, to this moment-to-moment awareness. And it can break you. And the actual point of being here and now is to realize you are not who you think you are. Because who you think you are is based on what? What happened in the past. And it's also not who you're becoming. That's what you're kind of basing what you're doing now on, is who you're becoming. But who you are really is this, right here, right now. And I want you to just imagine for a second. You sat with the idea of who am I? Who I am. Who am I? Who are you? Who are you really? More and more you ask that question, the more and more unsure you'll become as to who you really are. Because the mind cannot grasp what it cannot hold. And who you are isn't who you think you are. It is far greater than what you can imagine, but at the same time it is far more subtle than what you could even imagine. This, my friend, is quite hard to understand, because this is what life is. It only happens now. It didn't happen yesterday. It didn't happen. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It only happens here and now. This is why I love life philosophy. This is why I love listening to Eastern culture and Eastern philosophy. Because in the West, we are starting to grasp and understand through quantum physics and through atomic science that what we see is only really a projection of what is really happening. What we observe, that's what we see. Is it actually happening, or is it just happening because we think we see it? And this realm gets quite confusing pretty quickly. But I guess the point of why I'm bringing it up in today's conversation is so many of us have fixed identities and fixed roles. We're the father, we're the grandfather, we're the provider, we're the protector, we're the family man. But in reality, you're another living life, another human being, and you deserve to be seen for who you really are. You have pain, you have suffering. Me too. Part of being human is realizing that suffering is one big part that we have to actually deal with. Because suffering, when you actually sit with it, Yes, it's painful. Pain doesn't go away. Suffering, on the other hand, can. Your suffering can be seen for what it truly is. The pain can be the gateway for you to understand that this attachment to our human body, to our human self, is what both liberates us and controls us at the same time. And if you think I'm being quite pretty far out there, well, it's because I am. There's no reason to say that I'm not. And maybe you'll stop listening to this podcast here and now, and that's totally fine. Maybe you won't come back. That's even better. There's a point of me expressing what's sitting here on my gut and in my heart is what's more important. And finding those who resonate with that message. That is part of my mission, is to find people who resonate with what I'm saying. So, once again, you have nowhere else to be but be here and now. I appreciate you for stopping by. If you have found value in this episode, share it with one person. That brings us to the end of the episode of The Reset. If you're ready to stop being a passenger in your own life and start being the architect of your legacy, make sure you comment the word reset and I'll send you the 7-day integrity reset. Remember, most people wait for their life to change. We are the ones who architect our choices. Change your state. Choose how you show up. I am Sean Tucker. I will see you in the next one.